Good morning. I'm out here in another park in Jacksonville. I'm at Cradle Creek Preserve. I'm going to do a short hike and I hope you'll join me. Good morning again. Thanks for coming back. I'm out here at Cradle Creek Preserve in Jacksonville. Just hiding behind a tree here to get some shade. The sign, as you can see behind me, is in the sun. And this is in the middle of a block. I'm just going to show you, spin you around. And you can see it's basically right across from someone's house. Nice to see the American flag flying there. But yeah, it's a little tucked away. But we're going to go do this. It's only a mile long. Shouldn't take too long. I figured 20, 25 minutes, taking my time. Another one of these trails that is kind of off on the side of some of the creeks and marsh areas here. Parking lot is pretty small. I think there's 4 spots, 1 handicap spot. I believe same rules apply as the other ones. Dogs are allowed, have to stay on a leash 6 feet or less. Let's go take a walk. So this is the parking lot. As you can see, there's basically 5 spots now. I've counted them all. 5. 1 is handicapped, although the closest one is not handicapped, which I don't understand that. But you think you would have made that one. But anyway, this is the parking lot. So here's the map. I'll take a picture of it as well and post that, and you can pause the video and watch it if you want. But this is where we are, and this is where we're going to go. I'm going to go to this overlook area here, probably come back, and then continue onto the trails here. Probably go down here and come right back. I don't know exactly how I'll do that. I'll figure it out when I walk, but you can see, and it does lead, there's probably a dock there and a canoe trail. So that'll be pretty interesting as well. So let's go take a walk. So here we are further along on this boardwalk, and I luckily remembered to start my watch today. So hopefully we'll have an accurate mileage and time. So here I am a little further along the boardwalk. It's nice in shade right now. You can see some of these open areas and trees. And I can hear some birds. Heard an osprey already in the distance. Some other bird, I have no idea what it is. Once again, I'm taking this hike to just up my mileage again. Obviously, I need to get out and do some activities. I've been sitting around the past 4 or 5 weeks, really doing no hiking or walking to rest my ankle. Ankle feels really good today, I gotta say. I did do about a mile yesterday up and back. I did some errands and I did do some walking, but I've been letting it rest as much as possible. I've follow up with my doctor in a couple of days, 2 days now actually. This is a Saturday morning, so looking forward to seeing what he has to say and follow up and what I could do. The way it feels right now today, I think I would be able to go hiking and do some activities, but have to test it out in the mountains. I'll wait for some cooler weather, probably in the fall, and maybe make a trip up north a little. And I did take that first right turn that goes to, I guess, a dock or an observation area, I'm not sure, an overlook area. We'll find out here, because I think we're here. Was not very long at all. Garbage can here, which I'm happy and surprised to see. But let's go see what is out here. So we came out here to the of the path, and there's this little elevated overlook area, and you can see just the tidal area with the marsh. So in looking out, you can see the area overlooking the marsh and the swampy areas. You can also see the bridge in the distance that I came over right there. There we are. We're gonna head back and continue this hike. Uh, it's a beautiful day out here. So back walking. The osprey cooperated somewhat. Uh, didn't get to zoom in on him. As I was zooming in, he decided to take flight. So walking back to the intersection here where it teed off, and we're going to continue going down the trail. But I've heard woodpeckers, obviously the cardinals are here, a couple of the birds. I'm going to have to start my app. I'll use that Merlin app, which IDs all the bird sounds around you. So further along the trail, I've already come back to that T. See, I'm going over this little bridge. I'm assuming there's a little creek or something underneath it. So at least we'll get to keep our feet dry. So far, it's been easy, perfect trail for walking. There's no wet spots. I haven't seen any standing water. Oh, there's little crabs. So it's been nice. This part of the trail basically is like a section you go in. I call it like a lollipop, or some people call it a balloon, but it's a loop. So you go out, it forms a loop at the end, and then you come right back on the same way you went in. So you can't really get lost here. If you go to the left or the right, you'll still end up in the same place. Very well shaded so far. Bugs have not been as bad as I expected based on what the person at the parking lot told me, that they were really bad today, but haven't reached the end yet. So the worst may be yet to come. So immediately after coming off of this bridge / boardwalk, you have to make a choice, either go straight or go to the right, and that's the start of the loop. So we're coming toward the end. I'm gonna go up to the right here, and we'll come back this way. Overall, nice open area here. Got some sun coming through. So definitely a little bit more of the flying insects here. Hasn't been too bad, but I did spray up right before I started walking. So hopefully that was enough to deter them. But not as bad as I anticipated in my mind mentally after that person told me it was quite buggy. So, nice easy trail. It's obviously well cared for and maintained, well marked, and quite wide. Really almost no trip hazards. It's really very soft and easy to navigate. So while walking along, there are a couple of these little informative signs here that you can read a little bit about the preserve, or a tree or whatever it is that they're giving you information on. I haven't been stopping to read them, to be honest with you. But you can take the time. It's a little small print, but they're all in pretty good shape and legible compared to like where I was a couple of days ago, where the signs were basically unreadable. A nice open area for observation. Let's go down here. See what we see. Oh, a lizard. I imagine this is I don't think this is a kayak path, at least not nowadays. There's not enough water for this stream. Very, very low. I don't know if it changes with the tides. You can see all the shells in here. So, but got a bench here. You can sit here and relax. A little breeze coming through, which is nice. The area that you can see. So this is the area that I just walked by, and just as we scan, just a nice open area. I mean, for quite a while. The tidal area here, some of these creeks, the marsh area, beautiful homes over here. I don't think I can afford it. So where this dock is, or observation area, is at the bottom of that loop. So when we head back on this boardwalk, we'll continue going in the direction of the parking lot. So, but it's very nice and peaceful out here. you don't hear anything. It's like a low hum in the distance. I'm assuming that's traffic or just my brain making noise. Continuing our walk, spent a little bit of time there, took a couple of pictures. I was trying to get those crows. Every time I started recording, they would be quiet. So anyway, we're walking back now, coming off this dock overlook area. It's a short path, like I said, about a mile long. The bugs were not quite as bad as I expected. The only place that was really, I would say, annoying was right after that dock and observation area. You go back into the, shade a little bit in the overgrown area there. It encroaches a little bit closer to the trail. And I would say that was the only place that I felt like I was being kind of swarmed. There were a lot of the, like flies there. No mosquitoes. And I have sprayed up, so obviously I don't know if that impacts it, but none of them landed on me and bit me, which I think means the insect repellent is doing its job. But other than that, I didn't think it was that buggy at all. It's a nice short trail, easy to get to, a little further off the main road. You purposely have to be coming here. I don't think you'll make a wrong turn and find it. But other than that, I think it's a nice place, definitely a good resource in the area if you want to get a little green time or stretch and do a little walk, see something different. And I rambled on enough over there. So anyway, this is a nice place. Took me longer to drive here than it did to walk the trail, but glad I came. Like to get the walk. Like I said, ankles feeling good, encouraging. So it's a nice little place tucked away. Probably doesn't get a lot of usage. Parking lot is a little small, so just be prepared for that. If you come on certain times, maybe the parking lot would be full. I don't know if you can park on the streets in the residential area. You probably could, or along the side like on a swale, but doesn't seem to be overly used. There are now 2 cars in the parking lot. I've seen a lot of joggers out here on the main road, but no one coming in here to the park. Now the sign is in a little bit of more shade now. The tree is doing its job, and as the sun has moved. So come on out to Jacksonville, and you want to looking for a couple of trails to do. Cradle Creek Preserve. Till we meet again.